Hi, and welcome to the American School of Hypnosis. In this video, I'm going to be conducting a live past life regression hypnosis session. This is going to be a group session where you can all experience your own past life as well as a quick life between life experience at the end. So, what I'd like you to do is go ahead and get yourself ready, get in a comfortable chair somewhere because we're going to be starting in just a few moments. This session that I'm going to give you is an actual session that we did in one of our recent live past life regression courses. And it's also included in our past life regression or our metaphysics home study course, which you can learn more about and get your own right below this video. So, without further ado, what I'd like you to do is get comfortable somewhere in a chair, a recliner, whatever you can sit in that will support your neck and your legs. Please do not listen to this while operating a motor vehicle or any kind of dangerous equipment. Make sure you're someplace where you can sit safely and undisturbed for about a half an hour. So turn off any telephones or anything that might disrupt you during the session. If you have animals in the room, please let them out as they will disturb you during the session. They always seem to know just the right time to jump on you. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and guide you through this session. I'll be asking questions, and you can answer the questions to yourself quietly. And what I'd like you to do is when you open your eyes, I'd like you to take a few moments and write down anything you've experienced right away before you go too far. Because once you start stirring around, you're going to forget a lot of the things that you experienced. Because it seems like when you come down from the deeper brainwave states to the here and now, you come out of an amnesia state, kind of like a deep dream. When you have a deep dream, you come out and you want to tell somebody what you experienced and you can't remember. So write it down so you can remember. And I'm going to ask you to go ahead and leave in the comments below what you experience so other people can read it and see for themselves. That's one of the wonderful things when we do a live group session. We can go around the room and ask everybody what they experience. And it's just marvelous to listen to everything. So get yourself comfortable, sit back, close your eyes, and let's get started. Take a deep breath and exhale. Take a second deep breath and let go. And on your third deep breath, hold it for about 3 seconds. And exhale and relax. And just let everything go. Once again, we're going to go through each part of your body and allowing it all to relax, starting with the top of your head. Just imagine every muscle from the top of your head relaxing, starting with your scalp and your forehead. Your eyebrows and your eyelids. And just continue to relax your eyes, your cheeks. Just get rid of any tension that might be in your face. Make sure your teeth are not clenched together. Relax the muscles in your chin and your jaw and just let go completely. And relax your neck, starting with the front part of your neck and the back part of your neck. Allow any outside noises or distractions you may hear to relax you more and more, to just let go. As you relax your shoulders, get rid of any tension that might be in that area. And your arms relax, starting with your upper arms, your elbows. Relax your forearms and your wrists. Relax your hands. And even your fingers, just relax and let go. Just let your arms go heavy, loose, and limp. Just heavy, loose, and limp. And notice how deep and regular your breathing has become, just so much more than just a few moments ago when we began. Just feel your breathing and feel the rhythm of your breathing. Notice the contraction and expansion of your diaphragm and your chest. As you allow your chest muscles to relax completely. All the way down to your stomach. Just feel your stomach muscles relaxing. Get rid of any tension that might be there. All the way down to your hips. Just let go completely. And especially your legs, starting with your thighs, let go. Get rid of any tension, going all the way down to your knees. Your calves, your ankles, relax your feet and even your toes, just relax completely. As you allow yourself to go into a deep, relaxed state. Just feeling wonderful because this is what you want to do, to let go completely. To be able to experience the wonders of your mind. Now, I want you to imagine that right in front of you is a large, beautiful staircase with 20 steps going down. You're at the top, and you notice that on both sides of the stairs are very sturdy banisters, and the stairs are carpeted. So just look at the stairs, how safe they are and gradual going down. And with every step you take when you begin going down the stairs, you're going to allow yourself to go twice as deep into relaxation. Imagine yourself stepping down now to the 19th step. 18, deeper and deeper. 17. 16, all the way down deep. 15. 14, deeper and deeper. 13. 12. Just letting go. 11. 10. So very comfortable. Feeling wonderfully relaxed. 9. 8. deeper and deeper. 7, 6, going down to the 5th step. 4, 3, 2, and finally 1. Just feeling wonderful in every way. So very relaxed and completely at ease. Now that you're at the bottom of the step and you notice how relaxed you are, you may be able to hear every word I say. You may only hear bits and pieces. It doesn't really matter either way because your subconscious mind always hears and always understands. So I'm going to have you go on a journey and I'll be following with you, and I just want you to use your imagination the whole time. And I want you to imagine that you're traveling down a long hallway. Imagine that there's a hallway in front of you and you could see way down the hallway. It seems to have no end. And it's as if you're starting to walk and you feel like you're gliding down this hallway. It's so comfortable to go through it. It's a white hallway, clean, safe, so comfortable as you go down. And as you're going through this hallway, you feel yourself going back in time. It's almost as if things are flashing in front of you, what you did yesterday and last week and last month. And as you're traveling through this hallway, you'll only experience positive, happy things. Only positive, happy things as you're going through time, going back further and further. Back a month, a year, 2 years, 5 years. You're just floating. And now as you're floating, you're actually seeing, you're going into your youth. You can actually see the end of the hallway. And towards the end of the hallway, you notice that there's 3 doors lined up facing you. And you're getting all the way down to the end, and you see 3 doors. And the one on the left has a sign on it, and it says, past lives. The one on the center says present life, and the one on the right says future life. In just a moment, you're going to choose the door on the left, and you're going to go into it. But before you go any further, it's important to understand that throughout this entire journey, you'll imagine it as if you were sitting in a movie theater watching yourself as a spectator, watching yourself on the screen. Anything that happens will be as if it's happening to an actor on the screen and not you personally. So it'll be comfortable no matter what you see. You're totally detached, so you can enjoy the entire experience. So take a moment now to decide what your intentions may be. If there's anything you're interested in knowing from a past life or in learning from a past life, what would it be? And if you have no intention, that's fine. You can just allow yourself to experience whatever happens. So you're going to the door on the left, and you're going to go through that door, and it'll take you wherever it is you want to go in the past, or just random if you have no goal. So open the door now and imagine yourself stepping through it and shutting it behind you. You're now in a huge, brightly lit, comfortable room with many interesting looking doors in every direction. Now, each door is going to give you another choice. Each door represents a past life that you may have had. So just in case there's some specific place you want to go, as you think about it, there's one of these doors that pertains to it. So look at each door and choose the one that seems right to you, that just feels right. Walk towards it and wait until I tell you to open it. Or just walk towards any one that you just like to check out. Remember, once again, that whatever happens from this point forward, it's as if you're sitting in a movie theater watching yourself on the screen. Anything that happens will be as if it's happening to the actor, not you personally. So now that you've chosen your door, you walked over there, grab the handle, enter, and close it behind you. With your back to the door, take a few steps away into this new space and allow yourself to feel all the sensations around you, to take in whatever it is you're noticing. I'll be asking you questions to which you can answer to yourself quietly. The first impression that comes to mind is the right one. So don't analyze it. Just let it happen, the first impression that you get. So right now, get an idea of where you are, your surroundings. Take in those feelings and sensations. And wherever you are right now, is it light or is it dark? Just answer that question to yourself quietly. Is it cold or is it warm? Do you think you're indoors or outdoors? The first impression you get, whatever it is, it might not even make sense to you, whatever you're imagining, but that's fine. Just let it go. It'll unfold to you later on. Do you have any kind of covering on your body, clothing or anything covering you? If so, what are you wearing? Just describe it to yourself. What does it feel like? What's the first thought? Is there anything on your feet? Do you even have feet? If you do, what would it be? What does it look like? How about your person, your body? What else is covering it? You might have anything else like gloves or hats or anything else besides your clothes. How about your head? How tall are you? Are you tall or short? How tall do you think you are? And how old are you right now? Are you male or female? If you have any hair, what color is that? How about your eyes? What color are your eyes? What's your name? What do people call you? Do you have a name? What feels comfortable? What are you noticing around you now that you've imagined yourself? What are you noticing around you? Are there any landmarks or things, even if you're inside, that give you an idea of where you are? Are there any landmarks or things around you that give you an idea of even what year it might be? Describe your surroundings to yourself in detail. If you're outdoors, what's there? What can you see? If you're outdoors and you can't see much, find yourself moving to a distance where you can, maybe a higher vantage point. But if you're indoors, describe everything you see there. Is there enough there for you to get an idea of when and where you are? If not, then walk over to a window or an opening where you can see outside and see what you notice there. Is there anyone there with you? If so, what do they look like? Describe them to yourself. Look into their eyes. Who are they? What's their relationship to you? Do they remind you of anyone from your present life? What's your purpose? What do you think you do? Do you have a job or a purpose or something that you normally find yourself doing each day? Right now, I'd like you to take a deep breath and exhale and relax and feel yourself going ahead a few years within this same life and stop. Feel yourself going ahead a few years if you can within the same life and stop. And wherever you are right now, get a feeling for yourself once again and your surroundings. And I'll be asking you similar questions, and you'll remember everything when you come back. So once again, is it light or is it dark? Is it warm or cold? And do you think you're indoors or outdoors? Are you wearing anything? Is there anything covering you? Is there anything on your feet or on your head? Describe it to yourself. How tall are you? How old do you think you are? Has the color of your hair changed? And once again, what's your name? If you're indoors, is there anything around you giving you an idea of when or where you are, or maybe even what year it is? Describe your surroundings to yourself in detail right now. What are you imagining around you? Just let your imagination go, and the first impression you get is the right one. Don't second guess it. And if you're outdoors, what's there? What can you see outdoors? In fact, if you're indoors, you can go to a window and look outside at the same time. What do you see outdoors? Is there anything that you can see that gives you an idea of where you are, when you are? Is there anyone there with you? What do they look like? Describe them. Look into their eyes. Who are they? What's their relationship to you? Do they remind you of anyone from your present life? What do you think your purpose is in this life? What do you do? Now imagine that you're outside of your dwelling. You're outside and you can see your dwelling wherever you live right in front of you. What does it look like? Describe it to yourself in detail. Whatever it might be, a house or a cave or anything. Don't second guess it. Wherever you stay, what does it look like? Describe it. Now, I want you to imagine and think about others like you. Where do others like you gather? Is there a meeting place, a watering hole, or a market, or any kind of place where others like you gather? I want you to find yourself there looking around and seeing others that are like you. Describe what you're experiencing, what you're seeing, what they look like. Where are you? What's going on? What are they doing? Is there any kind of currency exchanging hands? Any kind of products or things? Are they eating or drinking or laughing? Is there anyone you recognize? Okay, once again, I want you to relax and take a deep breath. And remember, as you exhale, that whatever you imagine from this point forward, you're sitting in that movie theater, watching yourself on the movie screen, completely detached from anything you see. You're safe. So I want you to feel yourself right now moving ahead in time, stopping approximately 5 to 6 minutes before your death scene, whatever you died of, and you're completely safe. You're just watching it. Describe everything you notice to yourself, such as Where are you? What are you doing? What's going on right now? What do you think is wrong? What are you dying of? Remember, you're watching yourself as if you're an actor on the screen, so there's no pain, no discomfort. You feel wonderful. It's interesting to watch yourself. What are you dying of? What kind of thoughts are going through your head or feelings as you're there in your last few moments? Is there anyone else there close to you or nearby? If so, who is it? Who are they? Describe them to yourself, their face, what they look like. You can even look deeply into their eyes and see if you recognize anybody. Maybe you even recognize them as someone you know in this present life. What kinds of things are being said by this person or the people nearby you? What kind of things are they saying in your last moments? Do you have any regrets leaving this life behind? Is there anything you wish that you might have done differently? Are there any positive things that you'd like to remember or bring back with you? Take a moment to reflect on this life. Are there any lessons you can learn from this life, or is there a moral to the story? If there's anything positive you want to bring back with you, great feelings, memories, things you can learn from, you can do that. Now, I want you to imagine that there's a large door of glowing white light radiating right in front of you, wherever you are. A warm, comfortable, inviting light. And as you're sitting there watching yourself on the screen, imagine yourself moving towards this door and going through the light, leaving this life behind. So do that right now. Go through the light, this warm, white, inviting, glowing light. And as you emerge on the other side of the light, you feel happy and comfortable. It's relaxing, wonderful. It's such a welcome place. This is a place of reflection, a place of exploration. It's a place between places. Your consciousness is now part of everything. It's a universe that you can expand to experience anything you'd like. You're on a plane of universal consciousness. This is your true home. And right now, you are what you are as an eternal being. Now you're able to really see what lies on the other side, to go beyond your present and past life memories. You can re-experience your true essence. Take a moment to reflect on what it is you'd like to know. If there's anything you'd like to find out from this place, take in where you are. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What are you imagining? Would you like to know your true soul's purpose in this life? Do you need wisdom in certain areas of life or answers to any questions? Now is the time to learn, because you're in this universal consciousness. Major life decisions can be made here because of the ultimate wisdom of the universe. It's a place of all information and all knowledge. So if you have any questions, ask them now and give yourself a moment to explore and listen. Keep in mind that when you ask your question, to be specific and expect an answer. Let your mind roam as if in a daydreaming state, allowing your imagination to be free. So you can ask your question and your answers might not come in an audible format. Remember, you left your body behind. They may come in a way of a feeling, emotion, or imagination. Be open to any sensation or impulses as your spirit self or your essence will be gaining this wisdom. So ask your questions and experience this wonderful place until you hear my voice again. It's now time to come back to your present life. Imagine now that your consciousness is returning to your present body in your present life at this very moment in time. Imagine feeling the sensations of being back to the here and now. You can feel your breathing, the rhythm of your breathing. Breathing in and breathing out. As you're reflecting on this journey you just experienced, commit as much of it to memory as you can, so when you open your eyes, you'll be able to remember. And when I have you open your eyes in a moment, you'll take a moment quietly to just sit there and write down whatever you've experienced without speaking. so we can discuss it later on. So in just a moment, I'm going to have you come back to the here and now, feeling wonderful in every way. 1, you're starting to emerge from hypnosis. 2, feeling wonderful in every way. 3, your mind is clear and alert. 4, your eyes are starting to open. And 5, eyes wide open, fully awake, and feeling fine. So take a moment right now and just go ahead and write down anything that you can remember while it's still fresh in your mind. And I'll kind of help you to remember some of it. First, we did the past life regression, and you went somewhere. So if you could think of where you went initially, your age, your name, what it looked like, what your purpose was. We did quite a bit in this session. So whatever you could think of from the first part of your past life. And then we went ahead a few years. Once again, you were indoors, outdoors, what you experienced. Did you see anybody, meet anybody? Were you able to look in anybody's eyes if there was somebody there? And then we went to a meeting place, if you remember. There was a meeting place where others like you gathered. So you might want to write down if you went to a place like that and saw it, and you looked at your residence, wherever it was you lived, what it looked like. And we moved ahead to your death scene, if you remember what you died of, if there was anybody else there watching, anybody with you, what was going on in the room. Was there a moral to the story? Anything you wanted to take back with you? Then you went through the light. And when you came through the light, you were at life between life. And whatever you might have experienced there, what it looked like, what you saw, colors, experiences, it might have been something that didn't make sense at all, but whatever you imagined, because life between life, chances are it probably won't make sense. If you'd like to learn more about past life regression, about metaphysics of traveling to parallel lives, future lives, or any of the different directions you can travel in, go ahead and click on the link below this video for our past life and metaphysics course. You can learn so much there. Take a look at it and see all the things that you can experience. I'd like to thank you for joining us. I hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.